Okay, this is number 2. Let's try this again. I'm in the big room here, and because I have people coming for the church, so it's a beautiful background. How was your week? Did you have a good week? It was a little crazy around here, but we did it, and we're getting through, and it's only Thursday. Got a couple more days. So it was a good week. We got another week to get ready, and then camp starts. But next week, we're going to have Vacation Bible School. 2 days. 2 days. And I thought, you know what? The theme for this makes a little bit of sense to me. And basically what it is trusting Jesus. And the different times that we do trust Jesus. Now, having said all that, that is not my forte. That's not my biggest thing. I am not very good at trusting, especially the last couple of years. So I thought, well, maybe I need to learn something from this. So the Vacation Bible School has a setup for 5 days. We're going to do 2 of them. But the 5 days, each one talks about the times that we can trust Jesus, the times that we should trust Jesus. And there's 5 different things that they talk about. When we wonder, is this really true? Is this really something that works? Does Jesus exist? When we wonder, that's the time we need to trust Jesus. When we're feeling alone, or when we need hope or help, or we're feeling powerless. Those are the different times. And not for nothing, in the past couple years, and even before, I feel all of those feelings often. And so I pray, and I walk, and I try to get through. And sometimes I trust him, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes I don't pray. So maybe I need the reminder that it's okay, that he's going to be there. So the first one is when we wonder, and I do that quite often. Is Jesus really here? Does he really exist? Is he really going to help me, or is he just going to do what he knows is right and leave me to fend for myself? It says in Matthew 7:24, everyone who hears these things I say and obeys them is like a wise man. The wise man built his house on rock. Meaning, if you believe, if you have God in your corner, you're going to be strong. Sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I'm not, but I get back around again and survive. The second one, when you're feeling alone. Sometimes when you trust him, when you want to trust him, you don't feel like he's there. Like when you lose somebody. Like, where were you? But you got to trust that he's actually there, whether I know it or not. He's actually there. When you feel powerless, I feel that all the time. Is he there with me? When I need hope, when I need help. Here's the thing. You could go through this for hours, but it comes down to simple. If you trust that Jesus is doing the right thing, if you trust that he's going to get you through, that you're not alone, that you have a source of power, if you trust that Jesus is right there, you're not going to not have the bad things. What you are going to do is survive the bad things. And that does not mean that every day I'm smiling. or that I never have that anxiety that keeps me up all night long. What it means is when I can stay close to him, when I can read the stuff in the Bible, when I can pray, when I can come to church and talk to my friends, when I can get other people's experiences. Those are the things that Jesus set up for me. My friends, my church, my family. The sun that comes out in the morning. The rain that makes the flowers bloom like all the daisies at my house. It's him. He's right there with us. It's real simple. However you're feeling, you feel powerless. You feel alone. Scared, anxiety. Not wanting to believe. But he doesn't go away. He doesn't give up. And I know this because I'm standing right here with you. And I can laugh once in a while. But I also remember, and I also love. God sent Jesus to show us that he cares about us. And Jesus sent the Holy Spirit to help us. And then they set up Vacation Bible Schools so we can remember. They set up churches with people that you love, that care about you. And don't say, are you going to get over this? But don't say that. That no, not over this, but through this part of it, and this part of it, and this part of it. And sent family. And sent me a little bit of calmness after I kind of am not calm. When I do this Vacation Bible School next week, I'm going to remember that it's okay to trust Jesus. It's okay to maybe be a little iffy about it, but come back. It's okay. Because he loves enough to be there for us and help us through. I don't want to be babbling. I just want it simple. I got some help. I got somebody in my corner, giving me the power I need when I need it, giving me the love, and helping me through the anxiety. And through all of that, to remember that Call is still here, and that she's amazing, and that she's taking care of her family, and that we will survive. There's a song, and it was written by Dolly Parton and Zach Williams. And Dolly Parton is going through much the same thing that we are, and probably always will. And she wrote this song, and it was before she lost her husband. There was Jesus. Every time I tried to make it on my own, every time I tried to stand and start to fall, and all those lonely roads that I have traveled on, there was Jesus. When the life I built came crashing to the ground, when the friends I had were nowhere to be found, I couldn't see it then, but I can see it now. There was Jesus. In the waiting, and in the searching, in the healing, in the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it or couldn't see it, there was Jesus. For this man who needs amazing kind of grace, for forgiveness,
at a price I couldn't pay. I'm not perfect. So I thank God every day there was Jesus in the waiting, in the searching, in the healing, and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going. Even when I didn't know it or couldn't see it, there was Jesus. On the mountain, in the valleys, there was Jesus. In the shadows of the alleys, there was Jesus. In the fire, in the flood, there was Jesus. Always is and always was. No, I never walk alone. You are always there. In the waiting, in the searching, in the healing, in the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces, every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it or couldn't see it, there was Jesus. God sent him. He sent the Holy Spirit, and we got some help. We got somebody on our side. So, when you have a bad night and you can't go to sleep like I do often, when you're feeling powerless or overwhelmed or angry or nothing, he's still there. And if you call out to him, you might feel him. And maybe pray a little and walk a little and talk to other people and go to church and read the Bible. You'll get it. And when you stop getting it, wait a little bit and it'll come back. You have a good week. I love you. I miss you a lot, but we'll be together soon. Take care.